In this video, I'm going to review WW, otherwise known as Weight Watchers, and Slimming World. Hello YouTube fam and welcome to my channel. My name's Melissa Neal and this channel is all about helping you, if you're a woman over 40, get in fantastic shape. And today I'm going to be reviewing two of the world's most popular diets. I recently did a video where I reviewed the 3 most popular diets on the internet, and some of you suggested that you would love me to review WW and Slimming World.
This is just one of many diet classes happening today all over America, where there are now huge numbers of obese people or greedy fat slobs.
Okay, so today we're going to try something a little bit different. Can we have a volunteer, please, to come up here and tell us all why they're so revoltingly fat? Yes, Tony, you had your hand up if you'd like to come and join us up here.
And I couldn't resist getting that clip in. That's Little Britain, which is a UK comedy. That's what I always think of when I think of diet clubs like Slimming World and Weight Watchers. But these days, they're not at all like that, are they? Most of them have gone online for starters, and hopefully they don't treat people as badly as they do in that video. And because of COVID, it's more difficult, isn't it, for us to meet up in group sessions like that. So a lot of that has gone online. I'm just going to start off by mentioning that both of these diets, now that they've gone online, are pretty similar to Noom. And I did review Noom a couple of weeks back, so I will put a link in the description if you would like to look at the review of Noom. So first off, I'm going to talk about Weight Watchers, or WW as it's now known. This is an extremely popular diet, isn't it? It's a worldwide phenomenon and it's been going for many years. And it's based on a points-based system. Your points are calculated and the food is rated according to how much protein, fat content, carbohydrate content and sugar content it has. And although no foods are off limits, certain foods have higher points than other foods. So the healthier the foods, the fewer points there are, and the sort of unhealthy foods, like, you know, the fries and the burgers and the desserts, they will be higher in points. There are various different pricing options, and I found it quite difficult to understand what all the pricing was and what you actually get. But it looks like for around $30 a month, that's the kind of mid-range point where you get an online service with online coaches and online support. And you do weigh in every week. And it was one of the first diets to start with that idea, wasn't it, of weighing in every week. What I like about this is it doesn't actually promote extreme weight loss. So they talk about losing between £0.5 pound to £2 per week, which is sensible. The scientific studies show that it actually does work. Although, because it's a points-based system and you have to track all your food, then it might not be for everyone because not everybody likes to track their food. However, I would say that tracking your food is probably really important if you're trying to lose weight, because then you know exactly what you're consuming and then that's going to put you in a better position to lose weight. I actually like that part of it, but not everybody would. What I like about it is it's a healthy approach to eating. So when I looked at the website and I looked at all the recipes, there was a really good range of food. And as I said earlier, no food is off limits. There's a sensible approach to weight loss and it seems as though it's sustainable in the long term. And the science says that this actually works. You know, there have been studies carried out on it. It's a tried and tested method that actually works. For me, the drawbacks would be, is it specifically designed for women over 40? I couldn't find any information that they would take into account our fluctuating hormones, the need to incorporate a lot more resistance training, and therefore have a high protein diet to support that resistance training. Next up, I'm going to talk about Slimming World. And Slimming World actually started off in the UK and now has expanded into the USA. It's been in the USA since 2012. Like Weight Watchers, this is an extremely popular diet. And I know some of you that watch this channel actually do this diet. So I wanted to explore what it actually is and what the benefits are and what the drawbacks are. So Slimming World does something called food optimization. Certain foods are described as free foods, so you can enjoy as much as you want of those free foods. So that's things like lean protein and vegetables. There are healthy add-ons like nuts and dairy, which aren't free foods. And then you've got your treats, which are called sins, and you're only allowed a certain amount of those foods. Slimming World also supplies weekly supports. There are group sessions, there are online sessions, there are online coaches. Membership starts at around £5 a week, which is $6.60. It's a similar price range to Weight Watchers, but Noom is far more expensive. The scientific studies show that, like Weight Watchers, Slimming World can be really effective for many people. And like Weight Watchers, it's a healthy approach to food. It's not a quick fix diet. It's something that should be sustainable in the long term. And like Weight Watchers, they don't seem to have anything specifically geared up for women over 40 and the kind of diet that we need to deal with our fluctuating hormones and support more strength training, which is what we need to do when we get older. So although Slimming World does support activity, it doesn't seem to be focused specifically around women over 40 or over 50. I have been actually contacted by one of the women on my programme that previous to joining my programme was doing Slimming World for around 3 years, and she had some things to say about it which I found really interesting. She felt that Slimming World had actually conditioned her into a certain way of thinking around calorie intake, and so when she joined my programme she was really reluctant to go over the 1400 calories that Slimming World recommends her to do. She was having a lot of difficulty getting into the mindset of increasing her calories. So that's just one to watch for, and I think that's the same with any diet, that they actually condition us to think that older women need to take in lower calories. That's not actually the case. Particularly if we do strength training, we need to have enough calories to support strength training. So in summary, Weight Watchers and Slimming World, they're pretty much of a muchness. I couldn't choose between them, so I think it's about personal choice, about which system that you prefer. And they are also pretty similar to Noom that I've previously reviewed. They all have weighing in, they all have online coaches, they all have a structured diet plan that's healthy and sustainable in the long term. From my own experience of working with women over 40, I believe we need a high protein diet that's going to go hand in hand with strength training. Please do comment in the comment section if you've had any experience, negative or positive, with WW and Slimming World. I'd love to hear from you. And if there's any other diets you want me to cover, I'd be happy to do so. So if you like this video, please do give it the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to get the bell notification so you're notified when these videos first drop. And don't forget, you can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok, where I give daily tips on staying in shape over 40 and over 50.